guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and I'm a little caught off guard here. We actually have some EZA announcements. Now, this is part 1 still, actually. EZAs do not drop in part 1 for the anniversary. At least they have not until this anniversary, right? Because, again, I mean, if we take a look at it, not you. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Tech God Goku, STR God Vegeta, and Omega Shenron, they were the first EZAs for part 2 last year. As you guys can see, they dropped on February 10th. Like this, we have Vegito and STR Super Buu EZAs here. These boys are EZAing in part 1. So, I mean, it is funny. I've actually seen a huge... I might do a separate video talking about this. I've seen a huge amount of people complaining about the 8th anniversary, even though it's nearly 1-to-1. Like, it's like, oh my god, there's no red zone. Well, we have difficult content. There's 5 difficult content stages. We got 4 stages of red zone in part 1 last year, right? Like, I could go on and prove that it's ridiculous, but now... I mean, this has been completely blown straight into hell because now we have part 1 EZAs, which, again, I've said many times, EZAs are basically the most important thing for these celebrations, and it's one of the main reasons why I felt like, you know, even though the AJL LR Gohan response was kind of overblown a little bit, I get why the frustration was there because of how important and big EZAs can be, right? So... let's take a look at what we got here. Again, we have STR Transforming Super Buu and Physical Super Vegito. Now, Super Vegito, this is important. Fusions suck. The new 8th anniversary LRs, you know, their teams are kind of... fusions are a big part in their teams. At least, the Goku and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they lead final trump card. This Vegito being good would help out a lot. Now, Buu... if we are getting Carnival LR Kid Buu, which right now, I think for the part 2 banners, banners, I don't know if it'll be 2 Carnival banners, 1 Carnival banner, Carnival banner and a Dokkan Fest. I'm sure that there will be a Carnival banner, because Tech Super Saiyan Goku and LR Metal Cooler have got to return, right? So there's definitely going to be a Carnival banner. I don't know if there will be 1 Carnival banner with 2 LRs, or 2 different Carnival banners, or again, a Carnival banner and a Dokkan Fest. It'll be something like that. But if Kid Buu is one of the LRs, which right now I'm leaning towards Kid Buu and Omega, I do think they're probably the most likely, then that means this guy needs to be good. Because Kid Buu does not have help. So let's go and take a look. We got Garesh gave Minato's EZA threads the green check mark. We'll start with Physical Super Vegito. This is what people are going to care about much more. Again, this does matter. The last couple of EZAs have been really, really outstanding. Let's see if Super Vegito is as well. I don't know what to expect. So, alright. Again, we have Physical Super Vegito here. He's Buu Saga 170% to stats, sure. Immense damage and 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. That's allies. 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. So if he goes in slot 1, he's giving the rest of the rotation defense. That's big. I've said many times, I'm looking for this to begin to be 2 turns. Because once this becomes 2 turns defensively, that is going to be really impactful. Especially in, you know, how difficult some of this content can be. Alright, so... damage reduction from normals by 80% and counters with tremendous power. It was 50 before? Yeah. Up to 80. 150% defense. 20% attack with each attack received. Medium chance... oh, he has built-in crit. Oh. Huh. Okay. 1 key up to 3. 30% defense up to 90%, and chance to crit up to 30% for every 3 attacks received during battle. He has 2 different chances to crit? Okay. I want to take a look real fast at AJL Super Vegito. What does AJL Super Vegito look like? Just let me get a refresher. You 80%, and he gets 40% defense after he receives an attack. Okay, physical Super Vegito, he's not like AGL EZA Blue Gogeta, I don't think. But this guy is good because his defense is going to be high enough, I think, combined with that damage reduction from normals. He's not going to get cooked by normals, I don't think. Who is the hardest hitting STR boss? Is it Red Zone Gamma 1? Might be like Red Zone Gamma 1. Like Super 17, right? Like one of those guys. Or maybe like Red Zone Cell. The final phase is Perfect Cell. Even probably those guys are not going to do damage to this Vegito. Unless they super attack. It's just like Vegito can't be hurt by normals, but supers are cooking him, right? But here's the thing with a character like this guy. This guy is a counter unit, right? So almost all of his damage is coming from counters. And if you're like, he has crit here, and then let's say you have, 25 crit in the hidden potential system, and you have a 30% chance to crit here, and then you get a 30% chance to crit here. I mean, that matters. He seems pretty good to me. I don't think he's above EGL Blue Gogeta, right? Like, I don't give a damn what his APT is, like how much damage he could rack up. But I would probably, just at an info level, I would probably put him at 3, under STR Cooler and EGL Blue Gogeta in terms of like top 10 EZA TWRs. I think that's where I put him. I would probably put him 3, just behind Cooler and EGL Blue Gogeta. He seems good. How could they have made him better? Well, there's one simple solution to make this guy potentially, I guess just outright better than AGL Blue Gogeta. If he had a Scouter, you keep this exactly the same, but then give him a Scouter, and this is the best EZA TUR. Scouter on this type of character would just be that busted. Because, like, they gave it to EGL Super Vegito, but, I mean, his is very, very limited, right? It's HP 40% or less. Damn, man. That's the one thing, right? If they gave this dude the Scouter, oh, hell. Super Saiyan Prayer for Battle, Fuse Fighter Power, so I got Infighter, Golden Warrior, Fierce Battle. Take a look at Infighter real fast. I know LR Ultimate Gohan is a recent character that has that. The Goku and Piccolo. Oh, Android 8. Okay, yeah, Jirobi. Goat Jirobi. Pan. Dokkan Fest Kid Goku, my goat. Interesting. Another Battle of Wits. Dude, Battle of Wits. It's getting better. I like this Vegito. You're going to be able to get a lot of play out of this Vegito, actually. I think so. Because it's like this was always one of his big flaws. That's covered up now. It's back up to 80%. He has defense at the start of turn. It's going to take super attacks to kill this guy. And it's like, so like Red Zone Cell Max is not a good fight for this guy. But a lot of these other fights, this Vegito, he should cook. I'm telling y'all, 3 different chances to crit on a character like this is strong. He's going to put up numbers. I bet the numbers people are going to go crazy over this guy. Counter units. I'm not the biggest on counters, but it is what it is. Okay. So next, we have Transforming Super Buu. Again, if they're going to give us a part 2 LR Kid Buu, this guy, he needs to be good. Like, you got it. This guy's got to be at least STR cooler level. He's got to be. He has to be cooler level. Has to be. All right, we have a lot here, right? We have Super Buu. We have Buuhan. Yeah, we got a bunch. Okay, let's just jump into it. So we're starting here with Super Buu. Now, the funny thing about Super Buu, he has a very advanced passive and base. As you guys can see, 80% attack and defense. All right, let's see what we got here. So Transformation Boost, 3 key, 170% of stats. That's pretty decent right there. And then Extreme STR as well. Yeah, Transformation Boost, 170% is not bad. So he gets 50% attack on 12 key, immense damage, greatly lowers enemy attack and defense. Greatly lowering enemy attack and defense is good. So he gets 1 key and 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. 120% defense based on remaining HP. 60% attack and defense when attacking. Then 60% defense within the saving turn after receiving an attack. It's not ideal, I'd say. Like, I just look at this and it's like, yeah, he's decent. He's alright. This is kind of a bummer because remember, this guy transforms on turn 5, dude. Turn 5. So it's like you're gonna be sitting in Super Buu for a lot of the fight. Right now, the difficult content meta, it's predicated around short fights. Right? Not even longer fights, so okay. Alright, let's see. Buhan's gotta be crazy, dude. Now remember, his links change, like, all 3 forms have different links and stuff like that, right? Like, this is one of the characters in the game that has the most links. So, I assume Buhan's gotta be pretty good here. Let's see. So, greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns. That's pretty good. 50% buff for 3 turns. We like that. 12% HP at the start of turn. They buff that from 10%. 2 key, 180% attack and defense. Another 120% defense based on remaining HP. 80% attack when attacking. Okay. Oh. Additional that has a high chance to be a super attack. And great chance to guard for 6 turns. High chance to guard all attacks from the 7th turn. Oh, wow, okay. I like that. That's pretty good. He has a guaranteed additional. And, oh my god, dude. If his guard procs, and you have a couple of stacks of this up, he could triple super. You could have 6 stacks of his super attack effect up, and then he guards. In an instant like that, if you have, you know, Majin, big bad bosses, maybe like shocking speed up, like this dude is tanking like probably Texel Max, actually. The only thing is that's pretty deep. What I just described would have to be turn 7, I guess. All right, hold on. Check one thing out real fast. So, remember, this is a turn 5 transformation, right? Turn 5. And they're giving him then a 6-turn buff from turn 5. This 6 turns is from turn 5. So, I'd have to think that towards the end of this anniversary, we're having long content. We have to be. We have to be. Having long content towards the end of this anniversary. Okay, so Buhan seems pretty good. In order to transform into Buhan, your HP has to be high, right? Yeah, HP between 80% and 100%. That's not guaranteed. So, alright. Then we have Buu Tanks here. So, Buu Tanks. This is HP between, what, 79% and 50%. And he has, like, Over in a Flash, stuff like that. No big bad bosses. I believe only Buhan has big bad bosses. Buu Piccolo, though, with that support was always interesting. Okay. So, immense damage, seals super attack, and lowers enemy attack and defense. Man, dude, that buff, the 50% buff for 3 turns that Buhan has is really... Okay. This guy recovers 10% HP start of turn. 1 key, 180% attack, 140% defense. Another 80% attack and defense when attacking. Another 80% attack and defense and attack down. Worthless. Worthless. Terrible. Then 1 key, 80% defense, and great chance to additional super for 6 turns. Remember that's written the way we don't want it, because it's 70% chance to additional super. You want it to be guaranteed additional with a 70% chance to be a super. That would allow you to proc the hidden potential system additional more often. You guys see with me, I have the worst dog shit luck with offensive RNG ever, right? That's why I'm talking about that. If it was a guaranteed additional, you would end up getting your hidden potential system more often. Not a fan. This is worthless. Where are you getting attack down, defense down on turn 5? You're not. The answer is no. Just no. So, that's a completely worthless line of passive right there. I don't know why they... Like, you take that away and give him 50% attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack effect. He's better. He's way better. I mean, he's got the additionals and stuff. He doesn't seem too crazy. Buu tanks, he'll be okay, but I mean, he's not like, oh my god. All right, Buu Piccolo. Buu Piccolo I'm probably gonna like, because this has always been good, right? Massively raised defense for 1 turn. That's a 100% defensive buff. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Immense damage. 20% HP at the start. That is huge. The only thing with this, right? That's so good. And then, you know, Kid Buu could heal, and all these Boos can heal. In order for that to really be impactful, you need characters who could actually survive these super attacks and these big attacks, though. Remember that. 140% attack and even start a turn. All allies 3 key and 40% defense. 50% damage reduction as the first or second attacker in the turn. Then you get 60% defense. All allies 40% attack, 8% chance to crit as the third attacker on the turn. Wow. And then 10% HP at the end of the turn for 6 turns after first appearance. Again, 6 turns starting from turn 5, dude. Like, okay. Wow. Buu Piccolo is actually pretty good. We'll need to see for sure once the, units are live in game. Does the 50% damage reduction, does it have to proc after he attacks, or is it up before he attacks? That's going to be pretty important. Buu Piccolo is a fiend, though, dude. Like, this is what you want to see. Damage reduction on a support, and he's getting 100% here, and he's healing 20%. Buu Piccolo and Buu Han are good. Both of those are good. Man, if you get Buu... It does suck. If you get Buu Tanks is ass. If you get Buu Tanks, sucks to suck, huh? He's going to do some damage, and then he's getting cooked. But Buu Han and Buu Piccolo, they're good. Super Buu is nothing special either. You kind of got to... Like, this is... I probably will do a showcase for him in, like, you know, Red Zone Cell Max, stuff like that. Again, this is another character you don't want to use for Red Zone Cell Max. Because it's like, he doesn't become good until turn 5. Like, he's okay, I guess. And then turn 5, he transforms, and then, again, your Buu Han or Buu Piccolo, now he's good. He's really good. That's interesting. That Buu Piccolo is crazy. This is what Daddy likes to see, is this. Yes, yes. This is a good EZA. This is a goddamn good EZA. The boy's supporting with damage reduction. He's healing. Hell yeah, dude. That's what we like to see right there. If you're LR Kid Buu, this is what you want to see. Although, keep in mind that Buu Piccolo, with Kid Buu, he'd have what? Maybe Majin? Maybe Metamorphosis? Wall Standing Tall, Fierce Battle? They probably don't even link up that incredible, right? I doubt... Kid Buu doesn't have demonic ways. That's a Piccolo and Gohan link, right? Like, look at this. I don't know. He probably... Like, Buu Piccolo characters, I mean, we don't actually have to give this to Buu Piccolo, man. Like, it's... Please, can we, you know, use our goddamn brains for 2 seconds? So, like, he's got, you know, demonic ways, which Kid Buu's not gonna have. Does Kid Buu usually have Metamorphosis? I don't think he does, right? Yeah, Kid Buu doesn't ever have Metamorphosis. No Kid Buu has Metamorphosis. Okay. So, I mean, obviously that's not ideal, right? Kid Buu does not have Brainiacs, and Kid Buu does not have Fear and Faith either. So, that's not good, right? That's not good. That's not good. Because, I mean, I assume that's going to be LR Kid Buu in part 2. We'll see. Maybe it's LR Buff Buu that turns into Kid Buu or something. That's the only downside to this guy. But... I mean, you will still have Majin, Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. Majin is really good. 2 key, 15% attack and defense. And then, I mean, this guy is a support and stuff like that. So, okay. Overall, I feel okay about these guys. Super Vegito and the Buu, I actually think we got what we needed. I mean, you know, we have a support with damage reduction. We have a big time monster stat wise who has a chance, 70% chance to guard. I'll definitely take that. And then Super Vegito is not going to take damage from any normals, which, you know, besides a Red Zone Broly or Red Zone Cell Max, this guy's going to cook probably, and he's needed. We need him. Final Trump card needs help. So let me know what you guys think, but Super Vegito and Super Buu do seem pretty good. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.